Alright, so really quickly, it's early as fuck, and I'm gonna redo a video I made earlier. So basically, it was talking about how, I was talking about how, like, I work on like an assembly line or whatever because I no longer sell like GFX from the house or whatnot. And so, on that assembly line, there's like motherfuckers that come to work like high or fuck around at the job and shit like that. And I basically do like 60% of like the line work, and the whole line basically depends on me, which is kind of damn near true, because if I don't feel like doing my job and someone else's job, then we probably might end up staying all day because people like to fuck around. So yeah, basically there's this assembly line. You put the meat on there, then you hand it off to the next person, and the next person takes it to the front of the line who does the distribution and warehouse shit, and they work with the distribution and warehouse people. However, on my end, there's people that stand around, fuck around, play around, and or just come to work completely high. And when they do that shit, it makes my job a lot harder. So I did like a week at this place, and to be honest, I'd rather continue doing like what I was doing before to make money. I would sell shit to people, but see, the thing is, they didn't really know what the fuck they wanted, which made my job a lot harder as a designer, because it's like, you would come to me like, yo, I want an album cover or some shit like that. Okay, well, what do you want on the album cover? Like, what is it about? Blah, blah, blah. They'd be like, make anything. Okay, so I make any fucking thing in like 5 minutes or whatever, and I get like $50, some shit like that. But it wasn't that easy. They will wait until the day of to be like, yo, can you change this? Can you modify this? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, sure, whatever. And then they'll call me again, like, oh, do you think you can add one more thing? And, I'd add it, fuck it, whatever. But see, the average designer probably would have charged their ass per move like an extra $30, $10, whatever. Which, in some cases, can be scummy, but in my case, that's probably what I should have fucking did. I probably should have went like the scum route and was like, yo, fucker, give me extra money for moves and stuff like that. But whatever, long story short, anyway, I did like a week and some days at this place, and I fucking hate this place. However, money's kind of the motivation, because my first check was dope as fuck. I think I made like $175 in one day, or like $165 or some shit like that in one day. And that's like, you get 3 hours for the orientation, so I don't really know how much they counted for that, but that's the thing. I gotta go back, do the math, subtract the hours, all that shit, subtract orientation from the check, and that'll basically be my daily pay. Like, my sister, she got a lot less. Like, she worked a week and she got like 2 something for that whole week, but I worked a day because I started that Wednesday. I could only get cash for one day, which meant I was fucked. But I worked yesterday, which was Saturday, so that's gonna be added on because it's after Thursday. I worked Friday as well, hell yeah. But I worked Friday, Saturday, and then I'm about to work all the way up until Thursday, and then Thursday I get paid, and everybody's about to be rushing the fucking ATM, because that's how it was when I went to the ATM. Like, a couple of my friends went to 7-Eleven, they got their shit for free. I went to Bank of America, they were like, yo, we can hook you up with this shit for free, because I did a couple business transactions with Bank of America, and Chase was on some bullshit, like always. But I don't know, I basically hate the place. I do about fucking 70% of the shit that like needs to be done for the whole company by myself in one day every day, which explains why I'm so damn tired and like fucking, I don't know, I'm dead when I come home. Like sometimes I come home at like 12 at night or 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning or some shit like that. All those hours, they add up. But I highly doubt I want to do that shit every fucking day. I highly doubt it. Basically, let's get to the kind of weird part of this video, because everybody, they fucking laugh when I say this like it's funny or some shit, but it's fucking not. It pisses me off. So my first week, it was like I started on a Wednesday. This happened Thursday of that week, which is like last week. Well, I don't know what the week is for you, but because it's about to be Sunday when you're seeing it, whatever. Thursday of that week, my first week working, I had 2 lunch breaks, whatever. The first lunch break was completely fucking awful. My boss always like grabs me to go do shit randomly. She was like, go take this to the maintenance room. Little did I know, I had coworkers in the maintenance room just fucking banging or whatnot. And I said the shit, I took the shit wherever the boss wanted me to. And then I walked out and I heard the dude just continue. So I'm like, oh man, he must not have had respect for her, and she probably must not have had respect for herself for just, kind of getting pounded on the scale. But that's not really my business. And second break of that day, I only got a chance to enjoy about 2 to 3 minutes of my lunch break, because some coworkers came to me and told me like, hey, we're about to steal twice. And I was like, yo, these guys are fucking joking. There's no way they're gonna steal in front of the fucking camera. Guess what? They stole in front of the fucking camera, and they were like, yo, shh. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I grabbed my shit, threw everything away. I had like some sandwich in my throat. I could have fucking choked, but I just got up and was like, you know what, fuck it. I got dressed way earlier than everybody, and a couple of people, one dude tried to stop me and was like, hey, you gotta get dressed with everybody else. I was like, I told him a lie really quick to kind of brush it the fuck off, because I was trying to get the fuck out of there, just in case like somebody came up like, yo, some meat came up missing. Because I kid you not, they stole about 60 pounds worth of meat each. Like they both had fucking hams, steaks, ribs, all that shit for the 4th of July. And so they had this whole interval of 5 minutes before anybody was out there besides us 3. So I was like, yeah, they told me twice. I thought they were fucking around. They weren't. They went in there, got about 60 pounds worth of meat each, and they filled up their fucking big ass garbage bags, went outside, came back in with their fucking little lunch case thingies. I can't think of it right now, my brain is fried, but they fill that shit up with hot dogs and shit. I'm like, oh, so how much are you gonna steal from the job that you've been working at for years? I know it's common to steal from this place, because everybody pretty much does it but me, and they have game plans and shit like that to steal, but that's not really up my alley. So whenever I see that shit, I go the other fucking way. But yeah, I could not eat lunch that day, and the rest of the week I was super fucking mad, because I was basically doing all the hard shit that first week. I'm only in my second week of working, and it already feels like a month, because I put in so many fucking hours in this place that I'm not gonna get paid for. I had 12-hour days and plus, 12-hour plus days of just going in there, doing some fucking labor, and just, I don't know, it felt like fucking prison, but except I was getting paid for prison next week. And they have a lunch program, or you can get like shit, from the company that they have in their, company's refrigerator. But the meat that they have in there is super fucking salty, so I'm basically taking a lunch every day. And then I'm working in the freezer, and it's cold as a bitch in there. And I hate that place. But I'm working, so I get another reference, blah, blah, blah. Take that reference, get another job, get another job, get another job. I just work unorthodox ass hours. That's the only thing I don't like about this job that like makes me mentally and physically like wear down. When I step in there, I really don't when I go to work, I really don't want to get out the car. But I know it's common for people to want to like hate their job and shit. But I just hate mine because of the work conditions. Like, it's cold as a bitch, and you got all this other shit, and it's just not for me. But it pays, so yeah, that's the motivation for the moment. That's all I gotta say. I fucking hate that building, and I get today off, and today I got a lot of shit to do to prepare for the week, so I don't really get a break. I'm always at it nonstop this fucking week, I guess. But it's neither here nor there. I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world that doesn't like their job, but it's just I'm probably the only person in the world that's only had his job for like maybe 2 weeks, and he already hates his job. Well, becoming 2 weeks, and he already hates his job. So, yeah, that is that. I'm gonna leave you guys, and hope each and every one of you individuals have a great day. I have not been mentally stable since starting this job, so I think I'm gonna take a break from all the bullshit, maybe play some Xbox or something. But yeah, have a great day, and do not work at a fucking sausage place.